Okay, so I'm gonna make a butterfly garden today. Here's the start of the bed, and here's the score. So this is the layout. I got 4 plants in the ground so far, gotta do more. So I just thought I could be like Monet and make my own garden to paint. I can't wait to show the reveal. Close-up view from my garden while I'm planting. The weather was just right today for this, and it was just really nice to be around all the flowers and make my garden. This morning I woke up early and I planted everything. Now we'll move on to the next step. Getting the stones for the border. Just finished the border. Now I just have to fill in the mulch. And here it is. So if you want to make a butterfly garden, you're going to need a list. I've got the one that I used prepared for you up over here. So let's go through it. First, you're going to need flowers. I used perennials because I didn't want to plant them over and over again every year. But you could use annuals or whatever flowers that you like. Then you're also going to need, you're also going to need mulch. I used shredded hardwood because I like the way that it looked. But there's other varieties. Also, you're going to want gardening fabric to block out the weeds, staples to go along with that gardening fabric. They're a special kind. You can get at your gardening center. Okay. I chose pavestones for the border. You could choose flagstones or whatever kind of stones you prefer, depending on how you would like it to look. Underneath those stones, though, you're going to want to dig a little bit, put the gardening fabric, and then use some landscaping rocks, and then put the stones for your border on top. That way they don't sink down into the ground. You also need planting soil. I chose one stack because it provides nutrients to the roots and helps when you first plant them, all your flowers. But you could just use regular planting soil and use Miracle-Gro too. It's up to you. I also wanted to talk about some of the tools. So you'll need, you're gonna want a pointy shovel about this big. And I got one with a kind of a flexible handle so it was easy to use. And gloves, of course, to protect your hands while gardening. A wheelbarrow so you can move the pavestones and the mulch. Watering can if you prefer, but I use the hose because I have like 17 flowers back here in my 16 by 4 foot gardening bed. So hose is just easier to do. So if you get all of those things on the list, you should be set. Of course, you can add in other things that you'd like to add, but I hope it's a good starting point. I'll include it as a free download in the description box below as well. I hope you have a great time making your own butterfly garden. I know I did. Cheese, put your hand down.
Say cheese. Cheese.
Cheese. Thank goodness I have my helper here.
That was it.
You like the flowers?
I like the flowers.
Yeah.
So pretty.
So pretty.
Need more water.
Yeah, more water.
This way.
This way.
And the grass.
The grass. Yes, the grass. You're my best helper.
Look, yummy flowers.
Pretty flowers.
Yummy flowers.
Not yummy, but pretty. Well, the bees think they're yummy, right?
Let's keep going.
Keep going. The weather is so nice this afternoon. This one's growing really nicely. So make a butterfly garden of your own and you can have fun together. Say bye-bye.